It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Cowboys and the Dreadnoughts, next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for joining us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He keeps it himself. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Lance. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Dreadnoughts offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. To throw, here's Lance. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll come up here 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Lance. This pass right side caught by Lamb. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Lance. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This a 46-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. The Dreadnoughts offense and their running back, Deuce Vaughn, headed back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. A pistol snap with Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Cowboys.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 17-0, the early score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Lance. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It is 3rd and 10. In motion, Lamb. To throw is Lance. This one complete right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Ross.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
It's third down and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Second and 6 at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured.
On for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
First down, Dallas.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a run going left. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Dreadnoughts are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. In our game, some pretty good action in that first half. What's in store for us going forward? To find out, let's get it right back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. 2nd and 7. Man in motion, heading left. Here comes the jet sweep. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. On 1st down, it's Ritter. That one intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
That is caught downfield by Campbell. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. This one complete to Campbell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Ritter on first down. That one is caught by Campbell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now, another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Ritter to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Dreadnoughts are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
9 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First and 10. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 19-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. On second down, Ritter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ritter now off the bootleg. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On second down, it's Ritter. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Dreadnoughts are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. He'll air it out down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Ritter. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll stick to the ground.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. And now, following the desperation turnover on downs, they're going to start with it 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
But Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Ritter. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Ritter. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
On the return, here comes Campbell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Campbell in motion. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. This one complete to Campbell. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Ritter to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. A throw on the move is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. That one is caught by Campbell. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Ritter. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dreadnoughts are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. They'll stick with him again. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.